Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome to part 8 of my Morathi campaign in Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. Morathi's currently got a little toehold on Ulthuan here. Turin Rock is currently under Dark Elf control, but unfortunately the Eagle Gate is kind of looking down at it. There's a lot of High Elves there. There's a lot of High Elves. There's just a lot of High Elves. There's a lot of High Elves on Ulthuan. Should have realised, probably realised that would be the case before I invaded, but you know, I'm doing more than Malekith, and so there's, you know, so I who's on Ulthuan? I am. What's Malekith doing? He's still twatting about up here like a armour-plated dweeb. And where's Elamaya? She must be around here somewhere. There she is. There she is.
My dark heart is yours.
Thanks, Elamaya. And you're heading back home to link up with Sylveth, who is currently chasing away Forgebound. We fought two fairly difficult battles against the Forgebound, but won both of them. I do need to fight this. They've got a bloody black arc here, and I need to kill that really. And I can't really move Morathi because she's the only thing holding Turin Rock at the moment. Turin Rock though does have a fairly potent defensive force, so I think we should be fine if they do attack. But they will, yeah. If they do decide to send everything they've got against us, that's a lot of High Elves. So it's just something to keep in mind. The lizard men, Hexotl, appear to be more concerned with Clan Pestilence than me, which, to be honest, I'm fine with. And Clan Pestilence seem to be... How is Clan Pestilence doing? Where is Clan? They've got 5 settlements. I think they're mostly down the south. They are at war with a lot of different factions though, so yeah, they might get. My concern is they're going to get stomped, and then all of the factions of the south are going to decide that I'm the next target. So that might not go so well. But never mind. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Yeah, there they go. They are attacking with a lot. They're going to throw... Oh my god, they've got literally armies everywhere.
I shall cut you down for wasting my
time. Are you going to declare war on me? They've broken their non-aggression pact. That's not good. That could be very bad. I do have a military alliance with Malekith and Nagrond, so if someone does declare war on me, at least they'll help out, maybe. So there is that. Are you going to run away? You are running away, and you're going to hop into the sea and sail away. Yeah, I thought you might. That's okay. That's 2 Forgebound armies defeated. Sylveth has been doing a fantastic job. Very much Morathi's second in command. Turin Rock is under siege. Looks like there's 2 High Elf armies there. So they've got a few Great Eagles, a bunch of Spearmen. Yeah, so that's not. I'm not massively concerned about. I mean, they've just got a lot of Spearmen, and that's not really a major issue. Garond is they're ambushing, but don't really care about that. That's fine.
Go on.
I won't be able to catch up with them, but that's okay. So I don't actually need to. What we are going to do is we're going to march north.
The very air is tainted.
Got some public order difficulties here, but I think that won't fix them, but might help. I mean, I could do a sacrifice to... Maybe I need a sacrifice. That would give us Dark Conduit ability. So that acts like an explosion, but it does It does basically make the unit you use it on exhausted, and it gets a plus 90 second ability recharge, which is pretty brutal. But it doesn't actually affect. It doesn't damage the unit in any way. It just makes them very, very tired. So that could help. It increases slave decline rate by 50%, but it increases income, replenishment rate, and casualties captured. Yes, let's go for the sacrifice of Cain. The victims from Cain cannot go meekly to his halls. It must be bloody-handed murder. Once the blood is flowing, from whence will it stop? Okay, so we're going to do that.
Favored of the Witch King.
Public order is okay there. Currently dropping there. But otherwise, I think we're okay. Yes. So.
Corruption of the vilest sort.
Merciless one.
So we definitely need to upgrade this. Wait. Quintics. 2 turns. Okay. How much does that cost? 4,000. That's actually quite cheap, isn't it? The Sanctum of Quintics there. So that's going to give us another 200 income per turn. 5% research rate, another 10%, another 10 growth, more public order penalty reduction due to presence or lack of corruption, and and 20% more income for all buildings in the province. So that's pretty nice. With the lizard men breaking their non-aggression pact, I think I'm going to upgrade the walls at Sildrator.
Never.
Bleakhold Fortress.
The very air is tainted.
Need to get some walls there, really. Should be okay though. Be fine. Right, are the High Elves going to attack? Was there just a lot of orcs around that Lizardman city? Did I imagine that? And you might have to go on a little investigation, maybe. Okay, they haven't attacked yet. Yes, so it looks like the Blue Vipers have taken that city down there. Interesting. There's Malekith. Is he finally taking Garond? Is he finally actually getting stuff done? Looks like. Jeez, look at that. Look at him go. Finally pulled his finger out of his bottom and is getting things done. That's nice because that means he will be able to support us on Ulthuan, assuming we don't get kicked off. Which is looking, you know, pretty likely at this point. That's it, Forge Bound. You run away. Flee northward. Okay, so Skittis is over there, that's fine. The Forge Bound have got another sodding Black Arc, brilliant, just what I need.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Okay, public order is not looking good, is it?
The Druki are restless.
I mean, that will get another 2, which will help. And the docks will help as well. Docks? Yeah, why not?
Dread Commander.
Okay, let's move Sylveth back down to Bleakhold Fortress just to help with the public order. Public order should be okay there. Bull's Anvil will be should be fine.
Ridiculous.
When these elves attack, what are they doing? Increase tradable resources in the local province. Really? Okay, sure.
Ridiculous.
They will have a lot of elves. But mind you, so will we, so it's going to be a huge old elf battle. Should be good.
Do not vex us further.
One more turn there. Elamaya, can you
Sister of the Dark
just
Conduct.
poke your nose?
You underestimate me.
Yeah, so there's...
Now they'll see.
Are those...
Who needs standing?
neutral... Where are the blue vipers?
Let's get one thing understood. I'm the boss here.
Alright, whatever you say. Can I get a little bit of cash for the non-aggression pact?
No way.
Alright, what, just 300.
Suppose so.
There we go. I mean, it's not much, but it's something. And
Ready for bossing?
there's not many orcs there, so I don't... Yeah, they've got... Yeah, I'm going to be honest, guys. Not massively hopeful you'll live through the night.
Dark
But
sorceress.
let's get Elamaya back. Would be nice to get some of these treasure doobie wotsits. I just don't have... Oh, maybe. Wait.
Corruption is rife.
What did we get? Was that Azreek? Azreek? Do I want Azreek? Azarek. Yep, we're going to get Azarek.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
That's you, alright.
The garrison is mine.
That's good to know. What's a really... Right, can we just give you some really cheap units? Like a couple of...
Have a deal.
Just get a couple of dread spears. Are the High Elves going to attack? Jesus. I mean, it's nice to see them rotating their forces out. Obviously, they don't want to get them too tired. Yeah, didn't think that was going to... Never mind, got 300. And am I Cain marked, eh? Sounds like a right laugh, doesn't she? Right, so it looks like Malekith is finally... Right, do you not want to take Grond? I'm just... No? Okay, you know, do whatever you think is right, lad. Now, how long before I start taking attrition damage? That's the question. Oh, completed our quest. That's nice. So quest successful. So we got the occupy, loot, raise or sack one different settlement with a force worthy of Grond. Morathi rides forth in search of even more victims. She cares not whether these are the insufferable reptiles that lurk in the south, more puppets of her son, or even the filthy vermin that's been spotted more and more as of late. Of course, the greatest prize, the Azure. Their souls always taste the sweetest.
Hag sorceress.
Well, I've got good news for you. You're going to have a lot of souls. Okay, so we're going to run out of supplies in 4 turns. So I hope they attack before. We could actually run away, but I
will not.
No, you will not, Morathi.
Dreadlord of
That's
Naggaroth.
right. Okay, let's... I think what we're going to do is we are going to go and start picking up some... we're going to hoover up some delicious morsels. That's what he's going to do.
Murderous lord.
So that's, as Reich is going to go and hoover up some bits, we can get the Nexus. Sanctum of Quintics. The deepest channels within Quintics may very well hold treasures and learning that unlocks the past and foretell the future. Nice. That's going to take 12 turns to build. So that's going to take quite a while. Looks like Gorkill, who has very low health, is the last of the Blue Vipers to survive. He's probably not going to survive much longer.
My dark heart is
Elamaya, you go north.
What?
Need to back up the
Cease your
public
provocations.
order here and here. more concerned. I mean, if we, if we start running out of supplies, Morathi will flee. I think it's probably the best option. I don't want her to just die to attrition. But if they attack before then, I feel fairly confident we can kill them all. Of course, this time is giving the Forgebound more time to recover. Oh, Lothran has declared war on the Forgebound. Interesting. Poor Boo Vipers. They've only got one very, very wounded general.
Gifts from Cain.
Oh,
I am Morathi.
you are indeed, and Tressa has a
This one is
skill
capable
point. Magic resistance would be nice, but maybe spread public order, because I think we're going to need it. Sabioth has a skill point as well.
Useful.
And I think let's go for scavenge for more post-battle loot. I think that's probably going to be helpful.
Merciless one.
And feature,
Adequate.
fetcher,
Yes, adequate.
fetcher. I'm going to call it fetcher. And we're going to go for wild-eyed, increase her melee attack even more.
Dreadlord of
Go down and
Nagaroth.
grab this one. Boop. Let's take the sunken chest. Wax sealed rations and attrition reduction and some money. That's fine.
The ocean awaits.
Indeed, it does.
A vile corruption.
So we can. We could get some Cold One Knights now. That might be nice. That might be good.
Dark servant.
No sign of the Forgebound as of yet. I think I want some. Yeah, no, definitely need the House of Pleasure there. Military presence is +9. How long before we can get 9 turns? 9 turns, and we can get this right, which will increase public order again. I think I need that. I mean, could we attack?
Feel my rage.
I mean, that would. I mean, they don't have any artillery. We'd have a very strong front line, some really good missile units, monstrous units, some artillery. We've got really good. Yeah, so I mean, I think we could win the battle.
Morathi
But-
commands you. Fight.
I don't think I'm going to. I would prefer if they attacked themselves, because I think that would put me in a massive advantage. It's probably why they haven't attacked already. We've got 3 more turns of supplies. Worst case, we can attack, see what happens, and then afterwards, even if we lose the battle, I think we can retreat. We can get Morathi out of there. The city will fall, but we will have really bloodied the High Elves, so
Madness fills the air.
I think that's a good option. What about over here? We could get the... Let's get the Black Roads, because I think... wait, is that... no, okay, well that's... Okay, let's get the Black Roads there. I can always get rid of the Dark Elf residences afterwards. And over here, let's go for the slave pens. I know we don't have many slaves here, but once I've sort of filled up the Titan Peaks,
The very air
Titan Peaks is currently at 23% capacity. Once I'm sort of happy with that, I will up the percentage of slaves at the Black Coast and get some bonuses there as well.
Servant of Hekar.
Taskmaster. Campaign movement and campaign line of sight. Okay. They're going to attack. Yes, they are. That is a massive High Elf force. That's 4 armies of High Elves versus 2 of mine. But I have the walls. I've also got some additional some defensive abilities. We've got the Shadows of Anlek and the Dark Conduit. So here we go. The Battle of Turin Rock. It's like Helms Deep times 1,000,000, which is a lot of Helms and pretty deep. That's something Morathi would say, probably. And enjoy, maybe. Anyway, moving swiftly on, we do have a lot of High Elves coming in. I think their army will eventually be over 4,000 in number, whereas we are 1,883, just under 1,900. So Malarian Reavers heading for the Western Gate here. The Western Gate is currently protected by a unit of Witch Elves and the Harvaganath Executioners, but I can see there wasn't that many units heading towards it, so it's very lightly defended. More heavily defended is the Centre Gate here. You can see siege towers approaching the walls. We've got units of Black Ark Corsairs and some ranged units actually on the walls. They'll be switching positions as soon as the siege engines reach the walls. We've got some missile units here, more missile units on the Western Gate, and some Dread Spears and some Harvaganath Executioners in reserve. We've also got Tressa and Sabioth. Morathi is currently flying around on Sulafet, and we've got the Death Hag down here at the centre gate. We've also got the War Hydra. The High Elves are going to start their attack. I mean, that's pretty good, but maybe not kill all our own men. Maybe try not to. I mean, yeah, whatever. Just do your best. We have the Dark Elf Corsairs currently engaging these High Elves here. They'll be doing lots of swashbuckling. Yep, that was pretty swashbuckly. That was. I'm sure I saw someone swing from a chandelier there. That was pretty exciting. Yep, good. Cutlasses abound. Lots of rum being quaffed, I guess. Our Dark Spears have engaged this unit of Spearmen here. Pretty brutal. Do have a High Elf Prince. I think this is their primary army's general, so we can take him down. That will be good. More Spearmen here. We are shooting over the other heads, mostly over the heads of our brethren, into the High Elves there, so that's fine. Over on this flank over here we can the Illyrian Reavers were attacking the gate, so we've actually opened the gate with the Harvaganath Executioners and taunting them to come and attack. As you can see, there's a lot of Illyrian Reavers currently dead there, so they did not enjoy being charged by the Harvaganath Executioners. Morathi dropping a Pit of Shades here. That's going to clear up that blob fairly nicely. It will also kill quite a few of our own Corsairs, but you know, that's life. Morathi currently engaged in this blob over here, but they're not going to take that for much longer. They are now running. Over on the Western Gate, things are looking slightly more in the balance. The High Elves have managed to gain a foothold. We really could use some additional reinforcements over here to assist. Get another foothold over here. That's not great. There's a Prince over here. Sabioth, you should get in. There he is. Sabioth's coming in. Trying to go and Johnny English them. Where is he? Sabioth, you over here? You over there? He's currently fighting his way through. There he comes. In he comes and doing a jumpy move there. How's that doing? It's actually not doing too badly, although he did just take a blast to the head. That's probably not hit anything vitally important. Morathi has dropped a devastating Pit of Shades over here. That is... I think she managed to drop it on 4 or 5 units of High Elf Spearmen. And that has left one survivor. No, two survivors. Two survivors. And we actually find Morathi now. There she is. 411 kills currently. Pretty devastating. Morathi's going to go and help Sabioth over there. Over here, the battle at the wall is looking a little bit. We've got more units. Alistair the Lion is coming up to assist as well. We've currently got a unit of Lothran Seaguard and 2 units of Spearmen. The enemy lord has died. Sabioth has taken out, and there goes one of our defensive spells. So that will exhaust our unit. Dark Conduit there, exhaust our unit. They are currently terrified. I'm not sure what of. Is Alistair terrifying? Yes, he is. So Alistair has terrified our Spearmen. But they have had Dark Conduit use on them that does exhaust them immediately and increase their ability recharge rate by 90 seconds, but has done massive amounts of damage to the we basically cleared out that wall. We were in a little bit of trouble, but now we're fine. Over on this wall, we are dropping some spells there. We've got the Soul Stealer has been dropped on them. That's going to drain their health and heal Morathi. Sabioth is hacking his way through there as well. So we've managed to secure the western gate, but more High Elven units are on the way. Alistair is currently cacking his way through a unit of Dark Shards. Less than ideal. We have got some Witch Elves. Is that Witch Elves? No, sorry, the Death Hag. The Death Hag has arrived to reinforce the position on the wall. They do have some archers that have joined in. I guess they've run out of ammunition. More spearmen coming up through the siege tower. This portion of the wall is currently has been completely overrun, but we have a large number of missile units which are going to cut down the High Elves as they attempt to get onto the wall through the siege tower there. Currently looking pretty. I mean, we're looking pretty good, but we are running low on ammunition, and the High Elf units just keep coming. 2,895 currently. So I'm trying to throw a fireball at Morathi, but misses. So Morathi drops a Pit of Shades on this unit of Lothran Seaguard in revenge.
Let hatred fly.
So that's another Soul Stealer there. That's going to drain their health, heal Morathi.
Feel my fury.
That's what she needs.
Indeed.
She's managing to dodge most of the shots, but she is looking a little bit injured. More High Elf Spearmen have arrived at the wall, but I think we've managed it. I think we've got that covered. Sabioth has been hacking his way through, but not killed any yet. So that's not great, Sabioth. We are sending actually to try and take out Alistair the White Lion, who is currently up to 20 kills and has hacked his way through a Dark Shards unit. Unit of Harpies is going to chase down any. We have to be a little bit careful of enemy units fleeing into the city, but as you can see, these ones here, they have the skull icon above their banner, which means they're broken beyond rallying, so they will never come back. That's fine, we can leave those, they will just run away. Bolt throwers have been doing fairly good work, up to about 30 kills each, and the High Elven units that were trying to come onto the wall, getting cut down by massed crossbow fire. They're not getting very far. There's just a large number of bodies on the wall now. Yep, they're broken. And this would be fine if the High Elves would stop coming onto the battlefield. Currently up to 3,167. We've lost about 400 of our number. They've lost significantly more. We've got more Lothran Seaguard approaching the wall. Should be able to cut those down, but we are getting there's a lot of Lothran Seaguard units coming in, and they are opening fire on our walls. That's draining us quite significantly, and there's even more. I mean, it's like more Lothran Seaguard, more archer units. It's not great.
Retribution.
The western gate still holding. We have yet to bring in our Hargeneth Executioners. Most of you will be just using our squishier Spearmen and Bleak Sword units. We do actually have some Bleak Swords down here and reserve. We've just been keeping units in reserve as much as possible.
Vengeance awaits.
So they'll be nice and fresh when these reinforcements arrive, but we are running low on ammunition. So a lot of these units almost out. Some of these guys not doing too badly. Morathi, we currently are completely drained of magic. I'm not paying attention here, and my harpies are currently chasing a unit out of the city. That's not going to go well for them because they are currently approaching a lot of these Lothran Sea Guard and archer units. This is what happens when you're not paying attention. Yep, yeah, not doing so well. I mean, I guess they wasted some ammunition. However, slightly more concerning is these Great Eagles. We currently have 5 Great Eagles heading straight for the walls. I'm trying to maintain control of the towers, so they will continue to fire on these units because we're running very low on ammunition. In come the Great Eagles. They're going to be a little bit tricky to deal with.
Giant creature approaching. This fight is
They're going to go straight into the bleak swords.
Ready yourselves!
end them.
Ouch.
Kill everything!
We're going to try and swarm them as much as possible. We're going to get Morathi and Sabioth. And Sabioth is currently chasing down Edril and Noble.
With pleasure!
Getting some of these Dread Spears in here as well, trying to surround the Great Eagle and make sure it can't escape.
Destroy!
Morathi is currently aerial dueling a Great Eagle and winning.
Attack!
Up to 422 kills, but nothing can stop her. She is literally evil incarnate. And let's go. She's going to chase down another eagle, pushing it into this unit of. There you go, breaking another one.
Glorious carnage!
So they are breaking, but they did. I mean, that one's up to 23 kills. That one's up to 5. 3 kills there. We just need to chase it off and kill it. Morathi's looking a little bit beaten up.
End them! By Drakira! With pleasure!
You can see even more High Elves approaching. A lot of cavalry now. Yet they're up to 4,126 currently. Well, they've actually got 1,471 on the battlefield, but their total number was 4,126, so we've killed a huge number of High Elves. Killed and routed a lot of them. Just trying anything to hold the wall. We've got our some shades there on the wall. They're cutting down some archers.
Indeed.
All is chaos.
There's a unit of Hargeneth Executioners currently up on the wall here.
The cowards attack from afar.
As you can see, they have been doing sterling work, up to 88 kills already. They've just been sat there, hacking to death anything that comes up this siege tower. So in comes another Lothran Sea Guard.
Honor the Ever-Queen!
Forward. I go.
Oops, there we go. And these Hargeneth Executioners are just going to cut them to pieces. Look, they're not even really they're just showing their back. Don't even care.
Kill them. Only a fool would slash.
You're actually paying attention, guys.
Coming enemy fire!
I was just talking you up, and currently you're not doing anything. There we go.
Destroy.
I have killed enough.
Yep, just cutting them down quickly and easily. Over here we've got Shades, Witch Elves, and even some Dark Shards have been just thrown into combat. Basically anything we can do to try and stop the High Elf Advanced Lothar and Seaguard pouring onto the wall. They've even got a repeater bolt thrower, Eagle Claw bolt thrower, which is now aimed directly at our wall. That's not great because we are currently taking a lot of damage from that. Ugh. We're throwing more units on the wall to try and hold it. Over here, the Hargoneth Executioners have been toying with the Alarian Reavers, and I've cut down a large number. I'm just trying to cut down as many enemies possible. Currently, we've currently halved their own force, but as you can see, we've caught theirs. But we need to keep fighting. There's a lot more elves, and there's even some silver helms coming this direction. And I say this gate is only defended by the Hargoneth Executioners, and they're trying to break through the wall, trying to break through the gate with these Alarian Reavers. That'll take a while, but still, we need to hold that as long as possible. The walls over here. We have thrown some of our dark shards. They're out of ammunition. All they're good for now is dying on the spears of these High Elves. We do have our War Hydra is finally engaged. Some archers have got into the city and it's currently being eaten by the War Hydra. More units trying to get into the city here. The gate is open, but I think the High Elves have taken them, but we've now recovered them, so the gates are now ours again. Up here we have managed, we are throwing back they've thrown some archers on the wall, and we're currently killing them, hacking them to pieces. Over here the Hargoneth Executioners, up to 150 kills. They're just literally mincing the High Elf units as they come up the walls. Over here a similar story. Our Shades, Dread Spears and Dark Shards along with Sabioth have been just hacking down the Lothar and Seaguard as they're trying to take the walls. Things are starting to turn in our favour. Some Alarian Reavers have tried to get into the city through the centre gate, but they are not getting very far. We've got units currently in the city, but they have recovered, so they are, you know, we can use them. Morathi's chasing off this giant eagle in the background there. Our unit of Hargoneth Executioners are currently embroiled in combat. That's not ideal. They chased a unit out of the city and got caught, but despite being charged by several units of Silver Helms, they're not actually doing too badly for themselves. Up to 82 kills and only half health. See a unit of Alarian Reavers over there as well, and they come charging in.
Our allies abandon us! Hack them!
However, we're going to use a Dark Conduit on them very soon. There we go. And that's going to kill a lot of the Silver Helms, damage a lot of them. You can see the Hargoneth Executioners are basically surrounded by a pile of cavalry corpses. And with that, the cavalry starts to run. In fact, these guys, after attacking the gate, decide to just open the gate and run into the city, which isn't great, but that, you know, that's a thing that happened. That's fine. Just piles of corpses everywhere. But we definitely have this in the bag now. Only 300 enemy units still surviving. A lot of these are currently almost breaking. This Eagle Claw bolt thrower has done massive damage to us, up to 50 kills. Need to take out that as quickly as possible, but we don't really have anything we can use. So there's a prince there trying to get into the city. Two princes currently trying to get into the city. However, I think the War Hydra should be more than enough to deal with them. Yep, the princes are making a run for it.
I'm weary of battle.
Princes are making a run for it, and I think the only real unit currently standing is the Eagle Bolt Thrower.
Prepare to reload. Take me the artillery.
I mean, it hasn't been doing bad for itself, but there is currently a very angry War Hydra who is dragging a prince along for the ride. The prince has decided to flee, probably sensible. Yep, that's made them run. With those last few units fleeing, we have won the siege, although we took heavy casualties doing it. Out of 1,883 units to start off with, we only have 663 remaining, which is pretty brutal. But we did manage to win the siege, and we were massively outnumbered. So that, I'm, you know what? I'm happy with that. As I said, Helms Deep times a million. Whew. Okay. Good. And that's 2,000 slaves. That's it's not bad, is it? Yeah, we'll take that. May as well. It might take a little while for our forces to replenish. I'm not sure the High Elves will give us that amount of time, but mind you, they are looking pretty beaten up, and that replenishment will at least help out. Killed, what was that, three enemy princes? Yep. Edril, Agnor, and Gilgallion. We did manage to get a Trickster's Shard. That's, you know, nice, I guess. That's fine. And Steel Technology fail. And Selveth is a Taskmaster. And Morathi is Lords over the Azure. Well, no doubt. And Clan Septic has been destroyed, as have the Blue Vipers. And those guys. Good. Right. Well.
I am the first sorceress.
Do I...
Futile.
The mother.
I can't... I just don't think I've got the strength
Restless.
to hold on to this province. I'd love to keep it. I just don't think I can do it. If they hit me again, I mean, I might be able to hold them off, but
Cease your provocations.
it'll be an endless struggle to maintain my hold. But maybe it's worth it. I just don't know. Okay, so we got... Okay, we're going to update the Palace of the Dread Knights. That's going to let us get Cold One Dread Knights. It's even better, although they are very expensive, but that's a very good option to have available if we do need it. Forge Bound... I mean, I mean, after we beat... I mean, Lothran must have taken up a... right, they've dropped to strength rank 9.
Quick to anger and slow to forgive.
We dropped them 8 places in strength ranking from that battle.
Absurd. I watch from the shadows.
And if we had Lightning Strike at this point, I would probably go and clean up some of these armies. Mind you, those guys marched, didn't they?
Certainly not.
They've probably got a full army there. I'd be hard pressed to take that.
I must decline.
Okay, well maybe we'll hold on to it for as long as possible. I might have to retreat. However, Doomglades, you can probably get that. And do we want? I mean, I guess the cattle ranch is pretty good. We'll take that. And the Black Rose are probably quite nice. How's the Temple of Adioth doing? Going to rebel very soon. Otherwise, I think we're fairly good.
Nagarothi sorceress. I go.
Anamaya, you come and join. Join up with Selveth. I think that's probably going to be the best option. Okay, I think I'm going to have to leave it there after that massive, massive siege battle, and we maintained our hold, but for how long I don't know. That's where I'm going to have to leave it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.